Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Happy Friday. Hope you had a fantastic week. So today, in lieu of my weekly beauty chit chat or Friday faves, I have decided to put up my February beauty empties. So it's still a little bit of a beauty chit chat, right? This week totally got away from me. I don't know. I've just been really disorganized. Like, that's just what it is. This week, for whatever reason, I could not keep it together. I feel like my brain has just been all over the place. So I want to get all of this stuff into the garbage and recycling. It's kind of overwhelming me to look at the garbage. So I'm gonna be uploading my favorites today. Also, just a note about the lighting. I do have my ring light on, but it's on like the lowest setting. My eyes are super sensitive again today. I don't know what's going on with these guys, but yeah, super sensitive and also watering like crazy, so that's fun. Telling you, it's one of those weeks. Also, I did make an attempt to film this a little bit earlier this week, and it was like 45 minutes long. I have a lot of empties from the month of February, so I'm going to be splitting this up into two parts. The first part will be hair care, makeup, perfume, and body care, and part two is just skincare. So that will be clearly listed in the title. So if you only want to watch the skincare, that's going to be part two. I'm going to be uploading part two here in a couple of hours. I don't like doing it this way, but I don't want this to be a super long video, and there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So feel free to watch whichever part contains the products that might interest you the most. Feel free to not watch anything. It's a free world. So anyway, but this is the way that I'm going to do it this month. And yeah, I will put links to everything in the description box right below this video. Feel free to go read up other people's reviews, all that fun stuff. So is there anything else that I need to say? No, let's get into it. Let's go. Where do I start? Okay, we're gonna start with just, these are a couple of flops. Most everything that I used up in February, I actually really quite enjoyed. I do have to say this because there's always someone that's like, how'd you finish all that stuff? Okay, so a lot of these things have been open for a long time. Like, some of these things I probably have had somewhere in my bathroom for like a year. Some things I may have had open for 2 years. I am trying to make a concerted effort to use up a lot of the products that I've kind of pushed back after I've tried new things. I don't believe in being wasteful when it comes to that kind of stuff. So if I don't want to use it up, I will pass it along to a friend. If the product isn't expired, obviously. Sometimes I will even use up products on my body. So if I have a skincare product that I no longer really care to use on my face, guess what? That doesn't mean that I can't use it on my legs or my elbows or anything like that. So yeah, some of these things I finished up exclusively like for their intended purpose. Sometimes I have used some skincare products that I've just been trying to use up on my body. I will always tell you guys if I didn't really like something on my face anymore and I used it up on my body. So I try to make that very clear. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, these two things I did not care for at all, but I forced myself to finish them. I purchased both of these products at Ulta. This is from the Andrew Fitzsimmons line, and this is actually quite an affordable hair care line at Ulta. So if you can find something that works for you from the brand, it's at a really great price point. It's also considered one of like the drugstore products. I think you can actually use the Ulta coupons on these, like the $3.50 off coupons that they always have available. So this is the Andrew Fitzsimmons Body Volume Blow Dry Hold Spray for fine and thin hair, which that's me. And the Apres Sexy Texture Spray. So here's the thing about these two. They have a really heavy, like really heavy fragrance in them, and I don't mind fragrance. You guys know I love the fragrance, but this one was just like really not to my liking. So that was kind of strike number one. But strike number two is that this really didn't do much for my hair in terms of building volume or texture, and I purchased both of these to use together in the hopes that I could find a really great affordable recommendation for you guys in terms of volumizing products. These were not it. I will continue to hunt down the, you know, the less expensive products that I can recommend on top of the spendier stuff that I tend to gravitate towards a little bit more. So yeah, I will be trying more drugstore hair care to give other recommendations, but these were just not it for me. I don't know that I'm really gonna give this brand a whole lot of thought going forward. I don't know. It's not that these two left a bad taste in my mouth, but they just really didn't do anything that I expected them to. And on top of it, they were quite highly fragranced. And again, I am not against fragrance. I love it, but that one was just a lot. Now, a really great, I would say somewhat affordable hair care brand at Ulta that I absolutely love, that is frequently included in their different hair care events that they do, is the Kenra brand. This is the Kenra Root Lifting Spray Volume Building Foam. This is great. I still think that I prefer the thickening mousse the best from their Platinum line. But this definitely was a good volumizing product. Now this one was more of like a concentrated like root spray, if you can tell there, that's got that applicator. So you just kind of lift and, you know, spray and then you blow dry. I think this was a nice product. I would probably purchase it again in the future, but I just really love the thickening mousse from Kenra. But just the Kenra hair care line overall, I cannot recommend enough. And whenever you see a sale on their stuff at Ulta, I would totally recommend checking some stuff out. I think they're fantastic. They're also cruelty-free, which is important. This brand is also cruelty-free. These guys are vegan as well. So yeah, I don't want to tell you to not try this line, but I'm just telling you what my experience was with these two products here. So I don't want to imply that it's a bad line. All right, this was actually a gift from Ulta on one of my hair purchases that I made. I can't remember which one it was. This is the IGK First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. So I wash my hair every single day. I have an extremely oily scalp. I have an oily head. It's just, that is my genetic law in life. So I really prefer to wash my hair daily. That's okay, it works for me. I know not everybody can wash their hair daily, but that's what works best for me. So I really only use dry shampoos to add additional volume to my hair. And I actually really liked this in terms of giving my hair a little bit extra texture almost. I use a lot of dry shampoos just as texture sprays. So this one worked quite well. Do I think that I would purchase the full size just to use as a texture spray? Probably not. But I will say I used this on Stella's hair once. So she takes showers at night, but sometimes she gets lazy and she doesn't. Stella also has an oily scalp because she comes from just that type of genetic stock. Craig's the same way, he gets an oily scalp every day. So I used this on Stella's oily hair because she did not want to go to school with her hair looking super greasy. This absorbed all of that oil and made her hair look like it was freshly washed. So that was pretty amazing. If you really want to use this as like an actual dry shampoo and you have an oily scalp, it seems to work really, really well for that. So for what it's worth, it was free. Thanks, Ulta. All right, Oribe. I love me some Oribe hair care, but they are crazy, crazy expensive, probably overpriced. That being said, I love the line. I've had really great luck with everything that I've tried from them. The Hair Alchemy line, fabulous. Totally worth checking out. Now this is the Oribe Maximista Thickening Spray. I purchased a bunch of these products from this line when Sephora was having one of their 20% off sales, and I kind of stocked up on a few things. Love this stuff. Really fell in love with the line, and I would absolutely repurchase this. This is a great thickening spray for sure, and I will get it again. But I think what I'm gonna do with Oribe is just purchase it when I can get a discount on it, either over, I think Dermstore also sells it. Obviously Sephora sells Oribe. You can find it at lots of different places, and all of these websites usually have either 20 or 25% off sales at some point. And so I will pick this up again because it was a great volumizing spray. Didn't leave my hair crunchy or dry. Nice mist, great smell. I will say Oribe has it nailed. Ooh, they have it nailed with the fragrance. Two totally different ends of the fragrance spectrum here. This, not great. This, lovely, perfumey, but perfumey in a good way. But also not like crazy strong. Not like it's gonna like choke you out perfume, but a nice light fragrance to the hair. This is fabulous, would absolutely recommend. I loved it, I will repurchase it. We'll probably wait for a sale. Okay, here we have the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. I bought this, it's probably like been a couple of years ago. Now I used it to like right here and then just pushed it away because I was like, I want to try other things. And so it's just been sitting underneath my bathroom sink. So during the month of February, I pulled her forward and said, you know what, little friend, you are actually a great product. I'm gonna finish you up. So I did. I really do actually like this, and I want to try more from the Living Proof hair care line, so that's on my list for probably a little bit later on this year. But this styling treatment is fabulous. I really enjoyed this. It is something that you put in your hair before blow drying. It added a little bit of texture to my hair. It provided that heat protection that I'm looking for. And it played well with my other hair care products that, or I guess I should say styling products that I put on top. So would recommend, will repurchase, that's good stuff. This one here, so this is the Lonza Healing Color Care Debrassing Blue Conditioner. Blue shampoos and conditioners are actually better to debrass brunette hair. I purchased this. Purple is better for blondes and gray hair like mine. I purchased this because I was hoping that it would put like a nice kind of blue tint in my hair. There was a point in time, like either last year or the year before, where I was like, I kind of want to have some blue in my hair. And my gray hair does pick up color pretty easily. I mean, there is no pigment in here. So, you know, if you put something on it, it'll absorb that. And just, my hair can be purple sometimes. If I use my purple shampoo several days in a row, you guys will see a slight lavender tinge in my hair. When I use this, you would see a blue tinge in my hair. And sometimes I didn't do the best job of distributing it really well throughout my hair. So sometimes it would just look like blue streaks, in which that case, I did not love it, but I tried to make sure that I spread it out really evenly. This was a great hydrating conditioner, actually, so I kind of liked it for that, and it definitely gave me that blue tint, but that's not the intended purpose of this product. So I would say if you are a brunette who has some brassiness in your hair, this will neutralize that quite nicely. I like the Lonza hair care line. I've had really great results with the things that I've used from them, and will continue to purchase more from the line. So if you're in the market for a debrassing product for your darker hair, give this a try. Here we have the Virtue Full Shampoo and Conditioner. So I love Virtue, so I bought this in the mega size to begin with. I really like this shampoo and conditioner in terms of being a nice, light, volumizing type shampoo and conditioner. I definitely was able to get my hair to have a lot more oomph to it on the days where I would use this. Like, it just seemed to make my volumizing styling products work even better. It's not my favorite line from Virtue. That is actually their recovery line. And again, if you have gray hair or really dry hair, check out the recovery line. It is fabulous. This is quite a spendy hair care line, but it is wonderful. I love it. I don't mind splurging on hair care. I understand that a lot of other people don't, but for me, like, it makes my hair feel so healthy and just keeps it looking the way that I really want it to. So for me, it's worth splurging on it, but I completely understand that this particular line is out of a lot of people's budgets. If you don't mind splurging, I would recommend checking it out. But there are definitely alternatives out there. Like I said, check out Kenra for like more affordable options. They have really great shampoos and conditioners as well. This line you can find in a lot of different places: Sephora, Ulta, Skin Store, Derm Store. A lot of online retailers carry this, and it's good stuff. Would I repurchase the full? You know what, I'm not sure, because I'm also using I purchased the Density line from Virtue as well, and I'm using that right now, and I actually find that that gives me a little bit more volume and thickness to my hair. So I might stick with that, although those particular products are not made in their like larger sizes yet, so I hope that that comes out at some point. Because I would love to purchase the, what are these, 17 ounces? Yeah, 17 ounce bottles for the Density line. Okay, Let's keep going. This is actually Craig's body wash. I share this because I think this is a really great body wash for men. So Craig has, Craig owns a couple of businesses. When he goes to work, he gets very dirty every single day. Like, comes home covered in diesel, grease, lots of things. So a body wash for him has to be nice and sudsy because that's really what picks up all of that like dirt, oil, and bacteria and flushes it away. This body wash is not only not drying, it is hydrating. It gets him super clean. This fragrance smells like $1,000,000. I'm telling you. I have used this body wash myself sometimes because I love the smell of the, this is the black coconut and sea salt. Oh, that's good. This is delightful. So this is from Raw Sugar, and this is from their men's line. I mean, it doesn't have to be a men's line, but that's what they put it in. And this is great. He likes this. I already have a backup in the shower for him because it's good. I just buy the same one over and over for him. Craig doesn't need variety. I crave variety. I have like 75 things in our shower. It's embarrassing. And he has his shampoo and his body wash, and then he has his like shave gel stuff. He has a beard most of the time. I don't even think we need to keep that in the shower. I'm thinking about taking it out. But yeah, he has 2 things in the shower essentially, and then the rest of it is all mine. And he's so sweet. He never says anything about it. He's just like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. It is. Okay. I'm putting these in here because, of course, finished another bottle of my beloveds. These are the Complete Skin Restore from City Beauty. These are the supplements that I have used the most consistently over the last couple of years. This is the reason that my hair is as healthy as it is, as long as it is, as like thick as it is. This has actually caused some additional growth for me. I have a lot of new growth constantly popping up all over. It just is one of those supplements that works incredibly well. I typically will wait for City Beauty to have either 40 or 50% off sales, and then I opt to just purchase this in bulk. Sometimes if I'm running low, I use my 15% discount code and will just buy a bottle or 2 to like get me by. But typically I try to pre-plan and order in advance. These supplements also help my nails immensely. My nails no longer peel. They grow crazy fast. They're thicker. This formula does have biotin in it on top of a bunch of other things. Definitely, if you're interested, read more about it. I'll be linking it down below. I'll also put my discount code with City Beauty. But I do typically, in fact, always announce the sales for City Beauty because I know so many of you have gotten hooked on these like I have. So, yeah, my friend, I will never be without that. Okay, let's do a couple of makeup items. This is the Laura Geller, oh, what a mess. Balance and Brighten. This is the powder foundation of my choice. I've worn Laura Geller Balance and Brighten for years. I use powder foundation exclusively because I have an oilier skin type, like I mentioned, and it just works best for me. I use the shade Fair. That's the foundation I'm wearing today. I love it. It just has this beautiful sort of demi-matte finish, and it goes on beautifully onto my skin, and it lasts all day, and it absorbs excess oil, and I just love it. I will never be without it. I have like, I think 6 backups. Laura Geller quite frequently has sales on her website, so when she does, your girl just orders 2 or 3 at a time, and that works for me. All right, here we have, what is this hair? Okay, this hair does not want to. The Trader Joe's Brazilian Nut Body Butter. So this, a lot of people have said, is a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. The texture is different. I do want to let you know that. This has kind of almost like a silicone-y type of texture. The fragrances are definitely similar. This is like, what, $6.99 at Trader Joe's. The Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream is $45. And I think, is this 8 ounces? Yep, this is 8 ounces. And I think the Boom Boom Cream is also somewhere around similar ounces. I love the Trader Joe's body butters. I always have. Honestly, I think the coconut is still my favorite, but they also come out with a pumpkin. They've had other scents as well, but I really like this one. If this ever comes back, I imagine this will probably come back this summer. This was quite popular for them. So when this comes back in stock at Trader Joe's, get it. It's totally worth checking out. Don't apply too much. That like silicone-y texture can lead to like that funny like pilling stuff that certain lotions can do. So use it sparingly. That's really how this one works best. Let's do a couple of perfumes. Actually, this one I think was, this is from January. The Angel Share. I think I talked about this in January. I don't know how that got in there, but I did finish this. I love finishing perfume. This is the Juliet Has a Gun Musk Invisible. I recently did an in-depth, can I get anything else? No, she gone. I recently did an in-depth perfume review of this. I have several other Juliet Has a Gun fragrances that I am going to be filming reviews for. Those are coming, I promise. Like I said, my brain is not allowing me to do the things that I want to at the rate that I want to right now. So I am trying to find the balance there. But I do have more Juliet Has a Gun reviews coming. The Musk Invisible is fabulous. If you love light, musky, airy scents, this is wonderful. This also layers really well with the Juliet Has a Gun Not a Perfume. I have the Dossier version of that, and man, these two together, just try that. If you have them both, try it. So good. Decent like lasting power on these fragrances and pretty good projection as well. This is more of I would consider this more of like a skin type scent, but some of the other fragrances that I have they're a little more powerful. So, all right, here we have the Lumify drops. I love these. If you deal with a lot of red eye or you just look tired, like your eyes just look tired, I feel like this livens up your eyes. It brightens the whites of your eyes significantly. I have not, like I go through stages where like I sleep really well and stages where I'm just not sleeping at all. And right now I am in a like low sleep stage. So my eyes have been looking kind of tired. I pop one drop of this into each eye in the morning and immediately I look awake. I look like I have gotten some rest. I mean, my under eyes are not saying that, but my eyeballs are. Totally worth a try. I have never had any type of like rebound redness from these, and I have a girlfriend who is an ophthalmologist, and she said, this is fantastic. Use it. She was like, I use it. It's great. It's a fantastic product. I recommend it to a lot of my patients, and it's good. So this is friend approved. So I'm gonna keep using it. All right, we have a couple more makeup items here, just some mascaras that we're rolling around. We have the Blink Ultra Volume Tubing Mascara. So this item here was actually a PR item for me. I got a couple of the Blink mascaras. I actually think, so this one here I'm still using. This is the Blink Lash Extension Tubing Mascara. This one, I think I actually prefer longer term. The formula is a little bit thinner. This ended up getting thick somewhat quickly on me and started getting a little bit more difficult to apply, but it does build some nice volume. But after about 6 weeks of using this, I started noticing that it was drying out pretty quickly. So I typically replace my mascara every 6 to 8 weeks. This is something that I am really stressing with Stella as well. I actually just bought her a new Essence mascara the other day because I know the last mascara that I gave her is now probably starting to get to like the 6 to 8 week mark. And I want to instill good makeup habits in her. You guys, mascara can harbor bacteria like crazy. This is a closed environment and you're putting it on your eye and then back in here. Don't keep your mascara for like months and months on end. I understand keeping a mascara for like 2 to 3 months. I think that that's totally great. You certainly have enough product in here to stretch it to that degree. But for me, I don't know. I just have seen a lot of eye infections in my day. Not for me personally, but in other people. And it could potentially be due to this. And yeah, it's just something that I'm not willing to mess with. But this is the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This this is fabulous. By the way, CoverGirl is cruelty-free now. I'm sure everybody's aware of that, but I love this mascara so much that I already have a backup. As soon as this was done, I just went into my little drawer here, popped out the new one. Also, if you have not tried this mascara from CoverGirl, this is their Lash Plumping Mascara, also fabulous. Drugstore mascara all the way. I don't know. I like using high-end mascaras as well, and I have several, but at the same time, like, I think that this is something that you could totally go either way on. I don't think the results of my high-end mascaras are any different than the drugstore ones. So eyeshadows, yes, I absolutely notice a difference. Blushes, oftentimes I do as well, but I would say maybe lipsticks and mascara are two like easy swap outs for me. All right, we are now at 25 minutes. I'm going to upload this, and part 2 with the skincare will be up a little bit later on today. So let me know if you have any questions. Please subscribe if you're new, all of that stuff. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodaloo.